Hi everyone, we're going to find out how many multiples of 11 are there between 13 and 384. So we know that our first term has to be 22. It can't be 13 because 13 is not a multiple of 11. And then my last term, by the way, we're looking for our n. Our last term has to be a multiple of 11. So what I did is I divided with my calculator 384 divided by 11, and I got 34. This is divide. Maybe I should just write it like this. 384 divided by 11, and I got 34.91. So that's not going to work because that's not a multiple. So what I did, since 0.91 is close to, it's bigger than 9, so I'm going to try to subtract 10 from this and do 374. If I do 374 by subtracting 10, I get 374 divided by 11, and that does come out even with no remainder. That's going to be 34. So I know my last term is going to be 374. I also know my common difference is 11, because you want to keep going by 11s. So we're solving for n. So we have 374 equals 22 plus n minus 1. N is what? We don't know. Times d, which is 11. So we're going to go ahead and subtract the 22, and that's going to give 352 equals, and go ahead and distribute 11n minus 11. Then I subtract, I'm going to add 11 to 352, and I get 363. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 11, and my answer ends up being 33. All right? And before we stop here, doing this problem takes longer than if you just know how to have a formula for n. So let's do that real quick. If you have ACE, and you're going to have to do this a lot if you get more into sequences and series. This is our formula for our sequences, or our arithmetic sequences. So if I want to solve for n, what I would do is I would subtract my first term here, a sub 1. That cancels. So you get that equals n minus 1 times d. Then I would divide both sides by d, so you get a sub n minus a sub 1 over d equals n minus 1. And then I'm going to add 1 to both sides. And that's your n. And I highly suggest that you get used to that formula. It's a lot easier than keep solving for n using this formula here. And it's not that bad. It's pretty easy to remember if you're doing this a lot. Okay, thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.